Hi, this is Miss Melinda. Welcome to Miss Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva Show. So, how's all my subscribers and fans and students doing out there tonight? Merry Christmas from Miss Melinda's Spontaneous Smart Diva Show. May Santa Claus bring you lots and lots of gifts for Christmas under that Christmas tree. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Well, we'll just have to count the days. In 10 days, it is going to be Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, and I hope you guys are too. Okay, today I decided to teach you. Well, actually, I started it a couple days ago, and I just finally got in the mood and ready to shoot again. I was needing a break, I was needing a break. So, the first couple of pages are from a grammar school book from the library, but then I Googled it, and I got a respectable resource, World Atlas. And I'm going to teach you the government of Greece tonight. I was going to do Austria because it goes with my Croatia and my Yugoslavia. But I said, no, we said we were going to jump around all the time, not stay. So we will come back for Austria and probably say more of Croatia and Yugoslavia, the three of them together, some more than I haven't posted anything yet about Austria, but like Croatia and Yugoslavia, I still want to pull up more info about it. I didn't teach that much. I taught a good amount about the government, but I want to teach you more about those two. We'll come back to that. I didn't want to keep doing the same thing. I told you I wasn't going to do that. So we're doing Greece because I always write my notes on a book that's Greece. Okay, so the first few pages are going to be from a grammar school book from a library. And then I looked up on the internet the government of Greece by World Atlas. I think that is a very respectable, credible resource for me to use. Okay, so are you guys ready? Do you like my new cashmere sweater, leopard sweater? Yeah, I says, well, once again, I took off for a little bit. I needed it. And because I did that full 8 months nonstop around the clock. So I just been needing breaks. Yeah, it was very stressful. And we're down to 13 hours that the YouTube has not processed. All they need to do is process 13 more hours, and I can make tips from you guys. I've been working for free for now it's like 9 months. February 13th will be a year. So this is like 10 days before Christmas Eve. So it's like little less than 2 months. It'll be a year. Well, I'll damn well be making money way before then. They ended up giving me 5 hours last night. Yeah. And so I'm down to only needing them, not me, them. I need YouTube. I got way more than this last 13 hours. They only need to process 13 hours more for me to apply for monetary requirements. But I don't see why I should have a problem. But I have way over 13 more hours. I have 113 more extra hours. But we don't care once we get to well, I do care, but I mean, the more of everything, the better job security. So what I'm saying is let's get this last 13 hours over to the front of my YouTube channel where I can apply for monetary requirements. Okay, so we're going to start the class right now. You guys all ready? Okay, so I made sure I looked extra special for you tonight since I took off again, you know. Okay, so let's get started. Greece government. So this is going to be very basic. It's Greece democracy. Okay. The ancient Greece devised a form of government they called democratia, from which comes our word democracy, meaning, quote, the rule of the people, the rule of the people. So that's what democracy and government is we need to rule the people of our country. And so each country starts their own democracy, meaning, quote, the rule of the people, unquote. We have to rule the people. Democracy arose in Athens, Greece, in the 400'S BCE. Well, BC, I know, is before Christ died. I don't know what, I never seen an E after BCE. I didn't Google it. I'm sorry. Google it yourself. Listen, I bust my butt for you guys. You can Google some of the stuff yourself. So, the rule of the people, democracy, arose in Athens, Greece in the 400'S. They're talking about the years 400'S BCE. It was a system. Okay, hold on. Okay. It was a system of government in which ordinary adult male citizens, not women, foreigners, or slaves, became involved in the day-to-day administration and politics of Athens. Parentheses, Microsoft Athens yourself. Microsoft Athens yourself. Oh, I'm telling you to use the Microsoft, or if you don't have a Microsoft assistant, Google it. Have somebody teach you if you don't know how to Google it. I'm telling you to Google Athens, Greece. I think it's a major city in Greece. Okay. It might be the biggest city in Greece. I'm not sure on that, though, so don't quote me on that. Yeah. Okay. Just here. Do I have to button it? No, I just don't want it. Okay. So, here we are. Greece Democracy Assembly. Male citizens of Athens aged 20 and over met 40 times a year. These were meetings of the People's Possessive Assembly, or Ecclesia, EKKLESIA. Google it. Citizens listened to speeches which described plans that the city council had for Athens. Period. When the speakers had finished, the citizens voted for or against the council by raising their hands. Period. The decision of the assembly was final. The people had spoken. This was democracy in action, quote unquote. Okay? Greece democracy meeting place. Okay? The meeting place for Greece democracy. Okay? All right? Okay. So, in Athens, meetings of the assembly were usually held on the Sphinx Hill. P like Paul, N like Nick, Y like yes, X like extra, and then space Hill, Hill. So in Athens, meetings of the assembly were usually held on the Sphinx Hill, but they could also be held in the city's agora, Agora, marketplace. I've got one word together, marketplace. Okay? At least 6,000 citizens had to attend, comma, or an assembly could not go ahead, period. At the PNYX, Google that, uppercase PNYX, at the PNYX, speakers made their speeches from a stone rostrum or platform cut into the hill. Okay, next page. Okay, next page. Okay. Let's get all these papers out of the way. Thank you. That helps a lot. Greece, democracy, web link. So I have some web links. Oh, geez. If you have a pen and paper, you can write this down. Greece, democracy, web link. It's lowercase HTTP, // 2 times, 3 W's, history for kids, all lowercase. Okay. Or org. Next web link is org, ORG /learn/Greeks /. And they look all like lowercase too. And government /index .htm looks all lowercase. Facts about different types of government, including democracy in ancient Greece. Okay? Okay. Democracy in Athens was a two-part system. One part was the council, or boule, B-O-U-L-E. Oh, you can't sit here watching me while I'm filming. You can't sit here. Listen, I have the whole world watching me. You cannot sit here. No, you can't be sitting here with me trying to teach class. You have to go. Sorry, guys. I had no idea. She snuck up on here and didn't say a word. Okay, could you... I got the whole world watching me here. Please don't ruin my show. I stay away from you as much as possible. So please leave me alone when I come out for one measly hour. I stay out of here all day for you guys. Democracy in Athens was a two-part system. One part was the council, comma, or boule, B-O-U-L-E, period. It was a group of 500 male citizens aged 30 and over, period. They held daily meetings in the council hall, Bouleuterion, Bouleuterion. Okay, parenthesis. Each man could only be a city councilor for 1 year at a time, after which another man took his place. Okay. It's fucking weirdo. Current government of Greece, December 2025. As of December 13th, 2025, Greece is governed... Okay, now this is not from a kid's book anymore. This is from the internet, okay? So, current government of Greece, December 25th. As of December 13th, 25, Greece is governed by Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis and his Conservative Party, New Democracy. So you spell Kyriakos, Kyriakos. Mitsotakis, Mitsotakis. So you can look up that name if you wish. That's the name, the Prime Minister's name. And his Conservative Party, New Democracy. Mitsotakis, Mitsotakis, has been in office since 2019 and continues to lead the government, comma. when his administration focusing on economic reforms, uppercase EU relations, and I did look that one up, so you'll get the definition of that somewhere, and managing domestic political challenges. Greek source. Can't read Greek, but I looked this up through Microsoft Assistant, which is a multi-billion-dollar business. So I think it's reputable. Okay? Okay. World Atlas is my resource, okay? Excellent resource. What type of government does Greece have? Greece is a parliamentary republic, and the president, the head of state of Greece, is elected by the parliament every 5 years. The government in Greece mirrors those is most Western countries, complete with the three branches of the executive, legislature, and judiciary, period. Elections in Greece are held after every 4 years to elect members of the Hellenic Parliament. Hellen, Hellenic, I-C. So, let's read this one more time. The three branches of the executive, legislature, and judiciary. Elections in Greece are held after every 4 years to elect members of the Hellenic Parliament. Various aspects of the government of Greece are discussed below. The President of Greece. The President of Greece serves for a 5-year term and may be elected to serve one additional term. Among the duties include declaring war, representing the country in international organizations, granting pardons, concluding agreements of peace and alliance, formally appointing the prime minister and appointing and dismissing other government officials through the prime minister's recommendations. The presidency in Greece is ceremonial, and most political power lies with the parliament. The Prime Ministry of Greece. The prime minister is the leader of the majority party in parliament and serves to unite the government. The prime minister, together with the ministers and alternate ministers, make up the ministerial council, which is the top decision-making institute. 3 words, which is the top, the 3 words, which is the top 3 words, decision-making institute in the country. The prime minister is selected by the president and is the leader of the government. Now, this is easy for you guys to understand, isn't it? Isn't it easy for you guys to understand? I think so. Are you with me? Okay. So, government of Greece, the Hellenic Parliament of Greece. I just taught you the word Hellenic and spelled it a few times. So just go back to your notes and read it. The Hellenic Parliament of Greece. The Hellenic Parliament is made up of 300 parliamentary deputies elected after every 4 years by Greek citizens, okay? The parliament is headed by the speaker, period. The parliament undertakes the legislative functions of the government. Voting for the parliament is compulsory in Greece. An election of deputies is done through the secret, universal, and direct ballot. The party with 151 or more seats in parliament assumes leadership, and its leader becomes the country's prime minister and forms the government. Okay? This is all World Atlas is. I'm telling you that the source of all this info I'm giving you is still World Atlas, which is a credible resource. Okay. So becomes the country's prime minister and forms the government, period. Judiciary of Greece. Judicial duties in Greece are undertaken by an independent judiciary. At the top of the judicial system is the Supreme Court, which is the highest court of appeal, and is comprised of both civil and penal sections. Administrative disputes and violations of laws are settled by a council of state, which also revises disciplinary procedures relating to civil servants, okay? Relating to civil servants. This isn't even. Okay. So, you guys, are you with me? Okay, we only have 3 more pages. Can you stay with me? Okay? 3 pages. Let's do it. And I can go to bed. Civil servants. Fiscal cases are decided by the Comptroller's Council. The Special Supreme Tribunal is the final court of appeal on disputes arising from the national elections and referenda. The rest of the country's judicial system is made up of administrative courts, magistrates courts, civil courts, and courts of appeal, and courts of the first instance, period. Members of the judiciary are recommended by the Minister of Justice. Okay, 2 pages. You guys with me? Okay. Many ministries of the government. Administrative duties are vested upon the various ministries. Vested upon the various ministries in the country. They include the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Development and Competitiveness, infrastructure, which we've heard that word before. Google it if you want to refresh your memory. Transport and Networks, Ministry of Health, Ministry of National Defense, Ministry of Agricultural Development and Food, Ministry of Labor, Social Security and Welfare, Ministry of Culture and Sports, and Ministry of Justice, Transparency and Human Rights. Okay? Last page. Members of the Greek cabinet are appointed by the president on recommendations from the prime minister, period. They form the ministerial council together with the prime minister, which directs the general policy of Greece. Regional administration of Greece. Greece is made up of 13 regional administrative districts, and the head is the governor, period. The districts are further divided into 51 prefectures, each led by a prefect elected through a direct vote. There are also municipalities whose head is an elected official. And that, my friends, is the end of the class. Wasn't that easy to understand? I think it was. I think it was real easy for us to understand. So, this is Sunday night. 10 days, and it's Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. And Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Hey, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Too bad I can't sing, right? All right, you guys, listen. I want to hit the road. I want to get under those blankies. I got my TV remote back so I can watch my TV. Have that put me to sleep instead of my laptop getting broken, falling all over the place, falling asleep with it in my bed. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will see you next class. And I love all my fans. I love all my subscribers, and I love all my students. I love all my fans. Okay. And I will see you next class. Good night.